Good morning, everybody. This is your DAX day trade setup for today. Well, if you look at the price action, it's really confusing. We've had a nice, decent pin bar, then an engulfing bar here, and we gapped up and got a range bar. Then we got another range bar or an inside bar, and now we've got the confirmation bar to the downside. So if you go through all of this, starting here, we've got bearish indicators, we've got bullish indicators, we now got bearish indicators again. So in other words, big up, big down, big up, big down, big confusion. So that to me is the moral of the story right now on the daily. If you look at the 3 hour, you can see tails galore. One thing that is still in play is the oscillators at the moment. As I said yesterday, you're looking for them to sort of group, one of them at least to group at the bottom, and one can group at the upside. When that happens, there's normally a violent move. But the other side of the coin is if the faster oscillator starts moving to the downside pretty quickly, then you know that you have more downside on the way. So for me at the moment, range bound, there's nothing really to it. It's been, it was top of the range to the bottom of the range on the hour. Look at the oscillators here. So you can see price low there, price high there, oscillator low, and then oscillator lower. So that's divergence, that's continuation divergence. What concerning me is the fact that we're in amongst the moving averages at the moment on the hour. So whenever we like that, we are trying to find support on the 155. And remember, that's what indicates my trend. So for as long as we're above the 155, the trend is up. At the moment, I'm really definitely sitting on hands on the DAX still. I've been all week and I have no intention of changing that strategy just yet. This double bottom play is just not playing out, and the longer we go sideways, the less probability it is that play is going to play. So understand there's diversion and there's a whole lot going on, and we do have a 16,000 target, measured move target, but at the moment I'm really a little bit cautious, overly cautious I think on this, which means I'm protecting my capital. So at the moment we are in a downtrend on the 15. If we sort of open sort of in this area, I think we can actually gap down by the looks of things. So gap down, come back, close the gap. We've got moving average crossovers. Look for the structure. More than likely going to see a bit of a bounce back onto the moving averages. If we reject those moving averages, and I'm on the 15, if we reject those moving averages, I would expect another move to the downside, possibly breaking through these levels. So volumes are low, volumes are extremely low. Sentiment is not extremely bullish at the moment, and we need to just wait patiently for whenever that reset is going to happen. And I suspect something is going to happen soon. It can't just hang around like this forever. If you just look the weekly, you can see we're extremely overbought on the weekly. We had an inside bar on the weekly, and we're busy with another inside bar. That's a fairly bearish setup, but it is long until it's not. So the trend is up until you get the signal that this trend has reversed. You are long. That's all you're looking for right now. So at the moment there's warning bells, but there's no real structure indicating that the break is here, and I would take it on hours. So I'm looking for this kind of setup here, but definitely not looking for price to do this kind of thing. We need a lower low once we're below the 155. That's going to give you the signal you're looking for. Anyway, that's it for me at the moment. Sitting patiently and preserving capital is the strategy of the day. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.